What is up guys, Stark here. I am back for another Fate video, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at all the news for the introduction of the Las Vegas Championship Match event, which will feature the brand new 4-star Saber, Hokusai. Now Hokusai, in my opinion, is a really good welfare servant, so you definitely want to go ahead and get your hands on her, and this event is really cool as well. Definitely one of the more fun events, in my opinion, anyway, in the game. It can be pretty difficult, and it also can be pretty taxing, but it is worth it in the end. And let's go ahead and just jump right into it. I did have a bunch of graphics prepared for it, but we're just going to go ahead and use the end game stuff because this is actually what is in English and not in Japanese. There we go. We're going to go ahead and do full screen for this just so you guys can see everything that is happening. So yeah, the event will start July 29th and go until August 18th, so it's going to start in 2 days. So just make sure you have all your summer stuff done before the new summer events roll around. And you have to have the tutorial completed, so make sure that's done. Everyone should have that done at this point in time. And by completing the event, you'll unlock the new 4-star Saber Hokusai. Really good character. Definitely make sure that you finish the event, get all copies of Hokusai, level her up. There will be the 2x EXP and all that stuff there. Alright, so we're going to go through here and talk about the event a little bit. So essentially what we're going to be doing in this event is gambling. I know we do that all the time with our Saint Courts in the gacha, but this time we're going to be using our quantum pieces. So yeah, we're going to, here we go. So bet quantum pieces at the casinos to challenge the event quests. So you're going to bet your own quantum pieces, and by completing the quest you'll gain more quantum pieces, and then you're going to gain quantum pieces points. I think that's what QP points means. So yeah, the one thing about this is that you want to make sure you are completing these quests, because if you withdraw or you are defeated, you will lose the AP and the quantum pieces. So for those of you who are in quantum piece hell, this is a good opportunity to get out of it, but also you are going to need to have those quantum pieces available in order to actually partake in the events. So it's really not that bad. Like, you'll be able to get lots of quantum pieces out of the event. I wouldn't worry about it too much. So yeah, that's that. That's how you do it. So quantum pieces that are won are added to the QP point counter. The more points you have, you'll be able to unlock the next quest in the main quest chain. And then there's also a limit to the number you can get at a point in time in order to progress to the next main quest. I think that's just a way to like prevent endless farming and just, you know, I don't know, maxing out quantum pieces. I don't know, it might still be possible, but anyway, so once you hit your limit, go ahead and do that next quest so you're not just wasting your time. Let's go ahead and read this here. So about the QP point counter total. QP acquired through event quest and event item exchange will be added to the quantum piece point counter as QP points. QP acquired elsewhere will not be counted as QP points and will not be added to the QP point counter. The QP point counter total will not be reduced when you lose quantum pieces by withdrawing from or losing a battle, or when you expand quantum pieces for servant enhancements. So that's good. So just complete the quest, get that counter up, and then do the next quest. So there are going to be some challenge mode quests as usual. That'll be a little bit harder. You'll be able to use fever tickets in order to do these challenges, and of course you still have to put those bids in there as well. And then you're going to unlock event quests that award quantum pieces at a higher rate and challenge Fiver mode. Is that what they're called? Yeah, Fiver mode quests. Okay. So you complete that stuff, you know, all this is the standard stuff here. So you'll be able to get the event items, the dream chip, the miracle playing cards, and the lucky dice, which looks oddly like a Dungeon Dice Monsters dice. That is what I saw when I first saw that dice. Anyway, you'll be able to get a whole bunch of really good rewards with the shop, and then also by completing the missions to get rewards as well. Really good things in there overall. So you definitely want to make sure that you are completing this shop. So then you'll be able to get the letter of challenges, which will allow you to do other quests. And then by doing all that, you'll be able to get Hokusai to your team. pretty standard stuff there. Basically, the whole gimmick is to bet quantum pieces to get quantum pieces. It is locked behind a time wall, so you'll have to wait for those dates in order to do those quests. And then, of course, there are going to be a lot of other craft essences to help you along the way. We're going to skip this for now. We're going to talk about them all at once. I don't know the exact order that all this is in, so I'm kind of not really all with it here. But anyway, so you're going to win big in a single battle, bet quantum pieces in big chance quests. That doesn't seem like it's proper, but maybe it's because I'm reading it out loud. Anyway, big chance quests within the limited time. You'll be able to get a large amount of quantum pieces for these quests. Yeah, so yeah. 4 big chance quests. Definitely want to make sure you clear them right away, otherwise you'll lose your quantum pieces. So yeah, that is what you want. I'll have videos for these when they come out and like make teams and stuff for that, so that'll help you out. You also have the Spiritron dress keys for costumes for Siegfried, Merlin, and Kotaro. Really cool costumes there for all 3 of those characters, and these characters will also be rated up throughout the event, but it's a little bit of a gimmick for that. So Hokusai will be double EXP, that's standard for all of the event characters at this point in time. You also do have a list of characters that have attack increase and bond point increase. I'm not going to go through all of them. If you guys can just take a look at that list, and if you have those characters, go ahead and use them. So let's see, here we go. We're finally at the craft essences. So I believe there's 8 total for the craft essences. Now, all of them aren't listed on here, which is kind of weird. There's 2 extra ones, but you can see here which ones will increase your event shop drop rate, and then the other 2 that aren't on here, one of them will increase the enemy appearance rate, so you'll be able to get more enemies to do your missions. And then the other one is the one that is in the actual event shop, and that one is going to increase your overall attack for the events. So it'll be a 100% increase to your attack at base, and then 200% increase at max limit break. It's actually not a bad craft essence overall. It'll increase your quick card and your buster card effectiveness by 10%, as well as your noble phantasm strength by 10%. This will go ahead and max out at 15% at max limit break. Unfortunately, it's not. It's a pure HP craft essence as well, so you'll be able to maximize that. And the other one, the Demon Princess of Heaven, the one that has the bonus enemy appearance rate, is a pure attack stat craft essence, which will increase your noble phantasm strength by 10%, increase your critical strength of your arts cards by 15%. So also increase your noble phantasm gauge by 30% at the start of the battle. So really good one there. This goes up to 50% at max limit break, so really nice one there for your arts cards to be able to have the arts buff, the gauge, and the increase to your noble phantasm strength with a pure attack slotted craft essence. Really good set of craft essences right there. And really, most of them are pretty good for the craft essences. So let's just go ahead and move on a little bit here and talk about, I believe, the banners? No, the command codes are next. Okay, so you have 3 different command codes. So you have the 5-star one here, which will increase your noble phantasm gauge for yourself when attacking with the engraved card. Really, really good. Definitely might be tempted to add this one on. I haven't been using command codes. Definitely should, but this one is really good. So it requires 3 turns to reuse once it's used. Okay, so there is a cooldown on it, which is fair because you get 10% increase to your gauge just by using that. That's definitely a game-changing command code right there, so that's really, really nice. The 4-star is going to increase critical strength by 20%, only for the engraved arts card, so you definitely want to make sure you're using that on arts cards. And then you have the 3-star, which will remove 1 noble phantasm strength of state, and when removal is successful, decrease defense against arts attacks by 10% for 3 turns for 1 enemy when attacking with the engraved card. I feel like this should say remove 1 noble phantasm strength of stat. Maybe it's a typo. Let's fact check this real fast. I don't have it open, so just bear with me as I search for it on the interwebs. Curious to see if that's a typo or not. Yeah, it's a typo. Okay. Anyway, moving on. So we do have Hokusai. We talked about her a little bit. I'll have the review and all that for her, so just stay tuned for that video. Hopefully they'll actually be able to get it out this time. Right here it's showing you all the stuff that you're able to get in the shop. And we have arrived at the banner. So there are 3 banners to this. So the first one is going to feature the 5-star Berserker Musashi, who is going to be a heavily pulled for character in my opinion, myself included. Definitely going to go for NP2 on Musashi. Also comes with the 4-star Archer Osakabe Hime and the 4-star Rider, I believe, Carmela. Yeah, she's a Rider. So definitely going to be pulling for all 3 of those characters. Definitely going to be pulling for Musashi. She's definitely the one I want the most. It also does come with the craft essences as well. The main reason why people pull for Musashi is for Caster Artoria when she rolls around. So you need her at MP2 to really be effective with Caster Artoria. And since I plan on pulling for her, then I'm going to pull for Musashi as well. She's also really good in the event. So that's also a really good bonus. And I'll have videos for all 3 of these characters. So stay tuned for that. We're not going to talk about them too much here. As for the actual craft essences, so we have the Welcome Bunny. Increase arts card effectiveness by 10% and critical strength by 10%. Also apply gain 3 critical stars each turn for yourself and increase your dream chip drop rate by 1. Pretty solid craft essence there. Nothing too special, but still pretty good nonetheless. And then you have the 4-star, which is going to be Purple Eyes, which will increase your arts card and your buster card effectiveness by 8%. Also increase your critical strength by 5% and your miracle playing cards by 1. It goes up to 10% for each of the stats at max limit break, and then also gives you the 2 drop rates for the playing cards. It's pretty solid there. And then finally you have your 3-star for this banner, which will apply evasion 1 time and increase your Noble Phantasm strength by 5%. Also increase your lucky dice drop rates by 1. Not too bad at all. You get that first evasion, get that instant increase your Noble Phantasm strength. It goes up to 10% at the limit break. So overall, not too bad at all. Mainly going for Musashi though. Now there is another banner here, which is going to be Merlin's Banner. Now this is only available on Sundays. So do keep that in mind. So 3 Sundays. I think there's 3 Sundays for the duration of the event. The 1st, the 8th, and the 15th. These 3 characters will be available. These 3 characters are the ones that are featured up on the costumes. So it gives you a chance to get them. Obviously, if you don't have Merlin, I would consider pulling for this banner just to try and get him. Obviously, you don't really have to, I don't have to talk about Merlin, like, he's really good. There are 3 different craft essences that are available only on this banner, which is kind of unfortunate because it kind of like forces you to pull on the banner if you're really trying to go for the event. And the poolside bar is actually pretty solid as a craft essence. The attack stats are split with HP and attack stats, which is kind of bad, but it does give you an increase to your buster card effectiveness, your Noble Phantasm gain, and your Noble Phantasm strength. Not too bad overall. Obviously, it's not a must-have, but still a pretty solid one. Also, you have your Dream Chip increase there as well. The good thing is that all 3 of these, like, it's not exclusively having all the ones that increase like one of the event currency. So even if you don't pull for the banner, you can still get the craft essences to increase your overall drops. So that part's good. The 4-star is going to gain 10 critical stars when entering the battle, and also increase your critical strength by 15%. Not too bad, not too good though. Nothing super fancy there. And then the 3-star is going to apply damage cut 100 and increase Noble Phantasm strength by 5%. So this is kind of very similar to the other 3-star where it'll just let you, instead of evasion, you have damage cut. Probably, I don't know, in the long run it might not be that much better, but regardless, that is what we have there. Now there is a third banner. Now there's no graphics for it or anything like that, but there are 3 other characters that will be coming out as like part 2 for the event. So that will give you the 5-star Artoria ruler. So it'll be like Bunny Artoria, which is what they go by. You also have Mysterious Alter Ego Delta, which is going to be a 4-star Lancer, and the 4-star Assassin Okita J Soji. So that will more than likely come out the following week, so the 5th of August, probably around there. Yeah, so all 3 really good characters. Definitely going to be pulling for all these summer characters. And that is that. Definitely going to try and get character spotlights for all these characters as quickly as possible. Hopefully I actually follow through and get them done. I know I've been really busy with work and all that lately. And the anniversary for Japan is coming up really fast. So I'm going to try and squeeze in all these videos as quickly as I can. And try not to fall behind. Hopefully this will be a good point to just stay on top of the game. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Las Vegas Championship match. Really looking forward to it. Really, you know, it's one of the first events I played on JP, so I'm excited to be able to play it on NA and actually like read the story. So I am excited for that. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are excited for it as well. And that is going to be the end of the video, so I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I do have the links below to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord. So feel free to check those out, and I'll see you guys next time.